You have 10 minutes to complete your virgin tint to darken on the right rear quadrant. You may begin.
I like to use this foil so it protects the rest of the hair whenever I am doing my application. I like to have my tint brushes covered in foil so when I get through I can just cover them back up and I don't have a product everywhere. You can either start your application from the top of the section or the bottoms of the section and work your way up to the top. Smooth the product through, scalp to ends, and then I like to bump it a couple of good times so that my subsections show. My application is scalp to ends. That happens, you just go back through and resection your parting off. You want to make sure that you don't have too much product on the hair. You want to make sure you have even saturation throughout your strands. As I get to the widest part of my head, I like to walk the hair over this direction to make sure I got it completely covered. I have it completely covered. Smooth that product out all the way through. I like to hold my strands out so it's not getting on the other part of the hair. And allows me to give my lift to the hair as I go. So let's say, for example, your tint brush, you drop your tint brush. You're allowed to pick up your tint brush. You need to sanitize your hands, change gloves if needed. If that's your last tint brush, you can take your sanitizer, wipe it down to show that you can understand sanitation, and then reuse your tint brush. Hopefully that won't happen. My mixture is a lot of gel with a little bit of cholesterol. It keeps the hair moist, and the gel gives it the hold that it needs. Bottom. Keeping his hair nice and smooth and pulling his hair straight down. I can take larger sections if I need to. Sometimes I like to go back through, especially if I have time, and really bump up where my partings were if needed. Sometimes I also like to go through and just grab the hair like this, bend it back, pull it forward, and then my strands pop up like that. Clean up my mess. Put my lid back on. Set it aside. Take my gloves off. Throw them in my dirty bag. Step back and raise my hand to be graded.
Remember, these are 1/4 subsections, and it is from root to ends.